journey that we have started a couple weeks ago. We're going to be closing it out this week. I'm excited to share with you guys the 4 exercises to close out this 12-day program. That is a snippet of my 12-week program. Happy MLK Day for everyone. If you do celebrate, if you're in the US, MLK is something that people should celebrate. What he was able to do, the dream that he was able to put out there, that we can all really take to heart. So anyways, let's dive into what I would like to share with you guys today. And the topic of today is going to be part 1 of transforming experiences. So as I was saying, there's 4 exercises that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, day 9, 10, 11, and 12. And each of these are going to be tactical exercises that you can work on yourself to help you transform experiences and strengthen whatever it is that you want to strengthen about experiences that you've encountered in the past or experiences that you're encountering in the moment. I believe that is really powerful, that if you're able to develop that skill, that is going to put you so far ahead because you're going to be resourceful in whatever situation you're going to be in any moment. So today is going to be chunking up. And when we do this, you're going to understand what I mean by chunking up. So without much ado, let's go ahead and dive in. And let's take 3 deep breaths in and out. With each breath in, taking the positive energy around you. With each breath out, release any negativity, stress, tension that you may be holding within. First thing I'd like you guys to do is to bring to mind an experience which you labeled as negative. This could be something that did not happen the way that you had originally intended. This is something in which you were maybe not accessing your full slate of resources. This is anything that you just said, okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Where something that we started experiencing last week is to just see in your mind's eye what comes up when you think of experience. And with qualities, if you remember, we said, okay, bring to mind a quality that you value or that you don't value, and then see how it's organized in your mind. And this could be a visual representation where you're looking at something as if you're watching a movie. This could be audio where you're hearing things, whether it's your voice or someone else's voice, or it could be kinesthetic where you're feeling something in your body or some combination of the 3. Right? So get present to this negative experience and see how you are representing it in your mind. And if you are representing it visually, which most people are, but it can be represented auditorily and kinesthetically, see if you can detach yourself from that situation. So most people, when they think of an experience, are probably inside that situation. You're reliving it. Maybe a certain snippet of it, like a few seconds, or maybe it's like a longer period of time, but you're reliving it in that as if you're inside that movie. See if you can disassociate and watch yourself in that situation. And if it's auditory, see if you can push that into where you can view it, right? And it sounds kind of weird, but if you're hearing experiences coming from the back or coming from even within, see if you can push that and have that sound, those sound waves or whatever, in front of you. Maybe you can convert that into like a chat bubble or something, right? Something where you can see it in front of you, where you can experience that sound coming in front of you. If it's kinesthetic, this is interesting, but try this out. See if you can ask that kinesthetic feeling wherever it is in your body to come out in front of you as a shape or a sound or something where you can visually see. The idea is you want to detach yourself from that situation because we're not going to be as objective as possible in evaluating a situation and how we could have reinterpreted it, reframed it in a way that serves us best moving forward for any similar situation, right? We want to be as objective as possible in this process. So now, when you have dissociated from that and you're viewing the situation objectively, ask yourself, what was my positive intention in that situation? What was my positive intention for that unfolding the way that it did? And see what your response is. So I'm going to give you guys an example just so you understand what I'm talking about here. So I had an example last week where I was about to enter a trade and then I had fear. I was like, man, I don't know. Like the price action doesn't necessarily look like it's going to go towards the direction that I would like the trade to go. So I think I'm going to back off here. So I was creating resistance. I was fighting myself a little bit. And I was just observing what was happening inside of me. And I asked myself, what's my positive intention here? Of course, yeah, I want to make money. Yeah. Then ask myself again, what do I really ultimately want in this situation? Yes, I want to make money, but that really didn't resonate as to like why I was creating this resistance. And so I asked myself again, what would making money do for me? Well, it would make me feel like I'm validated. Like, yes, I got something right. Yes, the way that I'm thinking is validated by the market. Fine. Still didn't really resonate with me. So I asked myself again, what does being validated do for me? What's a higher positive intention of being validated or feeling validated? So I can trust myself. If I know I can trust myself, I wouldn't need to seek external validation. Getting somewhere. Trust. I wanted to trust myself. Okay. I'm going to ask myself again one last time and see if anything else resonates even more than trust. What would trust do for me? What's the higher intention, positive intention of trust? I can have self-belief. I can have belief. I can have the feeling that I can do anything. Empowerment. I would like to feel empowered. If I can trust myself, that means I know I can do anything. Got it. So my positive intention in that specific situation was that I wanted to feel empowered. And I felt I was losing my power by acting in a way in which I was just focused on making money. So that created a negative experience for me. But now if I chunk up my experience and say, what was my positive intention? What was my positive intention? What was my positive intention? Now I have what I was really ultimately after, which is I wanted to feel empowered. I wanted to hang on to, I wanted to feel my power and not let go of it. So it may not be as groundbreaking as like some experiences may be more groundbreaking or maybe more of a breakthrough for you to understand what you're really after. For this, I kind of already knew that I wanted to feel empowered. That's one of my key values for when I trade. So I kind of already knew, okay, I just need to tap into that value. And I was able to overcome that situation pretty quickly and say, okay, I can feel at ease knowing that I'm empowered and I don't have to force any trades to make me feel like I need to be validated. But for certain other contexts where I may not have really fully dug into what my higher positive intention is, I could have had a game-changing experience and just have that awareness that, oh, I'm really intentions that may not be positive could be addressed as well. So try this out. build on tomorrow. Today, see if you can be present and you may be feeling not for resourceful, you may be feeling not well. Well, first thing is to dissociate. See if you can put yourself out of you, look at yourself objectively, or yourself, or hear yourself objectively, and ask, what is my positive intention that I'm looking to accomplish in this specific situation? Find something and keep asking yourself, chunking up until you have a positive intention that really resonates with you. And when you do, see if you can connect to that, see if you can tap into that energy and see how that situation changes for you. And we're going to build on this the next couple to specifically change your experience of that situation. Right now, we're just framing it, we're just reframing it, and now we're going to allow the next couple exercises to really have us be prepared for the future for when a potential situation like this arrives in. Because it will. Life will test us until we figure out how to overcome a specific type of situation by feeling a certain kind of way. So that's it for me, guys, today. No trading today. Stock markets are closed. The futures markets were only open for a few hours. I didn't want to trade today, so we're going to be back at it tomorrow. I hope you guys have had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are ready to get the week started on the best foot possible. Thank you all for tuning in. Take care again. Cheers.